So hi guys, welcome back to the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. It's match number 25 today. West Indies taking on Nepal at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. West Indies have won the toss and elected to bowl first. And both the openers are out in the middle for Nepal. Kushal Bertel and Asif Sheikh are opening the batting for Nepal. Akil Hossain has the new ball in his hand. He's going to be bowling the first over for West Indies. And we're almost all in readiness to get started. It's going to be a cracker of a game. If West Indies wins this game, they'll be sealing their qualification in the Super 8s. If Nepal wins this game, they will keep their chances alive of qualifying for the Super 8 and also make the table a little interesting. West Indies got a really good win against England at this venue in their previous game, so they will take confidence from that game, no doubt about that. Can Nepal upset the West Indies? That is the biggest question. Nepal have won a bilateral T20 series against West Indies before this, so they will take some confidence into this game. So all in readiness. First ball of the match from Akil Hossain. That's on the stumps, defended by Kushal Bertel. Back to the bowler. Dot ball to start. Second ball of the over. Goes for the sweep. It's towards deep mid wicket. And Kushal Bertel gets off the mark with a single. Nepal off the mark as well. So Asif Sheikh is on strike. Oh, looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Another dot ball from Akil Hossain. Maybe sliding down the leg side a little bit. That's tossed up again, driven down the ground by Asif Sheikh towards long off, and Asif Sheikh gets off the mark with a single. So both batters off the mark. Kushal Bertel back on strike. Oh, he's cleaned him up. The arm ball from Akil Hossain. It goes straight through Kushal Bertel. A beautiful arm ball there from Akil Hossain, straight through the defense of Kushal Bertel. He went onto the back foot, couldn't make contact, has gone right through him. And an early wicket here for West Indies. Akil Hossain once again in the power play. That went straight through with the arm. It's hit the top of middle stump. Bowler's delight whenever you hit the top of middle stump. And West Indies get their first wicket. Kushal Bertel is gone after scoring 1 run from 3 balls. And Nepal are now 2 for 1 after 5 balls. So Kushal Bertel once again not able to make contribution, out after just scoring 1 run. Akil Hossain has dismissed Kushal Bertel 4 times in T20s already, so it's a kind of a matchup. Rohit Paudal is the new batter to the crease now for Nepal, the captain of Nepal making his way out to the middle. Remember, Nepal have won an ODI. Nepal have won a T20 series against West Indies in Sharjah just a few months ago. So Nepal will have that confidence, but obviously West Indies are still the favourites, no doubt about that. And particularly after defeating England in this tournament, West Indies are looking good. Last ball of the over coming up. It's tossed up on the stumps and Rohit Paudel defends it towards point. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Kushal Bertel. And Nepal are now 2 for 1 after 1 over. And Nepal haven't won a match in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup since 2014. Can Nepal break that losing streak today? The last time Nepal won a match in the Men's T20 World Cup was against Afghanistan in 2014. 2014 edition, Nepal won against Afghanistan by just 9 runs, and at that time Afghanistan was a proper associate nation. But after that, Nepal haven't managed to win a match. They participated in 2024. They lost all their games, and now they are participating in this edition. They have already lost both of their first 2 matches. They lost. They are into their 3rd match. Not an easy one again for Nepal. Up against West Indies, and then next I think they've already finished playing England. They'll be up against Scotland after this, Nepal. So a good start here from West Indies. Shamar Joseph, Matthew Ford is the new bowler to the attack. Starts with a couple of dot balls. Good start to the over. Let's go through the changes which both the teams have made to their playing 11 today. Romario Shepherd has been dropped from the playing 11, and Matthew Ford has made his way into the playing 11 for West Indies. As Asif Sheikh goes big, 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4 towards long on. So something had to give. Asif Sheikh said, okay, going to take some risks, and it pays dividends. First boundary of the innings and first boundary for Asif Sheikh. This time swinging into the right hander, that's flicked away again towards square leg, and Asif Sheikh picks up another single. And if you look at changes made by Nepal, Sompal Kami is into the playing 11, and Lalit Rajbanshi has been dropped today. So 1 change each for both the teams. Little surprising to see Romario Shepherd out of the playing 11, but I think it's the right decision because Matthew Ford can also equally give you 4 overs. I mean, Romario Shepherd won't give you 4 overs every day with the ball, but Matthew Ford is a proper 4 overs bowler and a big hitter, destructive hitter down the order. So I think they've made the correct decision there. And Roston Chase is also playing, so I think they've got their combination right. Driven again by Rohit Paudel, straight to covers. Another dot ball. As far as Nepal are concerned, Sompal Kami is a good addition to the playing 11. So I think both the teams will be happy with their combinations for today's game. As we see another dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, and Nepal are now 7 for 1 after 2 overs. So Akil Hossain now into his second over. Asif Sheikh is on strike. Tossed up on the stumps. Asif Sheikh defends it towards covers. And again a dot ball to start the over. Plenty of Nepal fans in the crowd. Passionate fans. This time he goes for the sweep, leg side. It's towards deep square leg. Asif Sheikh picks up another single. This time he moves across the stumps, paddles it away, sweeps it away, past short fine leg into the boundary for 4. So Rohit Paudel gets off the mark with the boundary, moved nice and across the stumps and got plenty of bat on it, raced past fine leg and into the boundary for 4. This time it's on the stumps. Rohit Paudel defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Two boundaries so far in this innings for Nepal. Full and on the pads, flicked away by Paudel. And it's towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. Gives himself room. Asif Sheikh goes over the top. It's towards deep extra covers for 4 as well. Another boundary to finish the over. Good over for Nepal. 10 runs came from that over. And Nepal are now 17 for 1 after 3 overs. So Matthew Ford is continuing into his second over. Rohit Paudel on strike. Oh, appeal for LBW here and the finger goes up. And the second wicket down for Nepal. Matthew Ford gets the breakthrough. Big in-swinger there. Rohit Paudel playing across the line. Getting hit on the pads. It's gone upstairs for the review. You need to have a look at this. But that's a brilliant delivery actually from Matthew Ford. Is such a good bowler with the new ball. Swings the ball really well. Doesn't appear to be any bat involved in that. Pitching outside of impact in line, wickets, umpire's call. So West Indies will have the wicket. Matthew Ford has struck. The finger will go up once again. And Rohit Paudel is on his way after scoring 5 runs from 7 balls. Nepal in early trouble here. 17 for 2 after 3.1 overs. So Dipendra Singh Airee is the new batter to the crease for Nepal. This time on the stumps, Dipendra Singh Airee defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Matthew Ford. This time swinging back in, flicked away again by Dipendra Singh Airee, straight to short mid wicket. And another dot ball from Matthew Ford. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, goes for the drive again, unable to make connection. Brilliant bowling here from Matthew Ford. Another dot ball. So far West Indies are dominating here. Could we have a wicket maiden here? 2 more deliveries left in this over. Ooh, that beats the outside edge again. And another dot ball. Outswinger this time from Matthew Ford. The last ball of the over coming up. It's gone off the pads. They don't take the single. So another dot ball to finish the over. Wicket maiden over from Matthew Ford. And Nepal are now 17 for 2 after 4 overs. Jason Holder is a new bowler into the attack. Asif Sheikh on strike. That's on the path, flicked away, fielder there, taken. Another wicket down for Nepal. It's going from bad to worse for them. Maybe a repeat of what happened against Italy. They've lost 3 early wickets here. Top 3 batters back in the shed. Jason Holder into the attack straight away, getting the breakthrough. Asif Sheikh finding the man at deep square leg to perfection. And West Indies are all over Nepal at the moment. Simple catch at deep square leg. And 3 down now, Nepal. It's all going pear-shaped for them once again with the bat. Asif Sheikh is gone after scoring 11 runs from 10 balls, and Nepal are now 17 for 3 after 4.1 overs. So Arif Sheikh is the new batter to the crease for Nepal. Second ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads again, flicked away. Oh, a little bit of a fumble by that fielder at mid-wicket. And Arif Sheikh gets off the mark with a single. So Arif Sheikh coming in place of Asif Sheikh. Dipendra Singh Airee on strike. That's on the stumps, is guided away towards deep point. Dipendra Singh Airee gets off the mark with a single. Oh, that's outside the off stump. Arif Sheikh lets it go. It's another dot ball from Jason Holder. This time driven again, straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish that over. Just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Asif Sheikh. And Nepal in all sorts of trouble. 19 for 3 after 5 overs. So Matthew Ford now into his 3rd over. Dipendra Singh Airee on strike. That's back of the length, punched away straight to point. Dot ball to start the over. This time driven again straight to point. Now there was a chance of run out at the non-striker's end. Then good running by Dipendra Singh Airee, picks up another single. The third ball of the over coming up. Goes for the drive again down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Matthew Ford. This time he goes for the cut shot here. Arif Sheikh, it's towards point and picks up another single. Lokesh Bam, Gulshan Jha and Sompal Kami to come in after this for batting. Dipendra Singh Airee is back on strike. This time back of the length again and Dipendra Singh Airee defends it to covers. Another dot ball from Matthew Ford. The last ball of the over coming up. On the pads, flicked away to short fine leg. Chance of run out. The fielder fumbled it a little bit. Another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over. And Nepal are now 22 for 3 after 6 overs. And it's also the time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break. Single and a dot ball from Jason Holder. Arif Sheikh has scored 2 runs from 7 balls. Dipendra Singh Airee 4 runs from 11 balls. It's been a struggle for Nepal here in good batting conditions. And that's it in the air again. Now this could be another catching opportunity. And it is taken by Matthew Ford. What is happening here to Nepal? Just losing wickets here. Again, just a soft dismissal, just flicking it in the air. No timing at all. Simple catch. A deep square leg. And the 4th wicket down here for Nepal. Jason Holder strikes again for West Indies. And Nepal in disarray at the moment. Arif Sheikh is also on his way. And West Indies are right on top in this game here. Simple catch there for Matthew Ford. And looks like West Indies are on their way to the Super 8 today after winning this game. Arif Sheikh is gone after scoring 2 runs from 8 balls, and Nepal are now 23 for 4 after 6.3 overs. So Lokesh Baum is the new batter to the crease. Oh, again getting hit on the patch. It's down to third man though. And Lokesh Baum will pick up 1 leg byes, I think. I think it will be 1 leg byes. Or is it off the bat? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's off the bat. No, it's given as 1 leg byes. 5th ball of the over coming up. That's full again, driven down the ground by Dipendra Singh Airee towards mid-off. Another dot ball from Jason Holder. The last ball of the over coming up. That's back of the length again, flicked away by Dipendra Singh Airee towards deep fine leg, and picks up another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over from Jason Holder, including the wicket of Arif Sheikh. And Nepal are now 25 for 4 after 7 overs. So Matthew Ford now back into the attack. That's full again, driven beautifully towards deep extra covers, and Dipendra Singh Airee picks up another single. Lokesh Baum is back on strike. Ooh, that just about beats the outside edge of Lokesh Baum. Another beauty there from Matthew Ford. And another dot ball. That's a wide down the leg side. Too much swing there for Matthew Ford. Wide given by the umpire. Matthew Ford has to reload that one again. This time on the stumps, Lokesh Baum defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Matthew Ford. This time looking to drive a little bit of an inside edge towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball here. Just not able to get the ball away. The Nepal batters, after such a promising game against England, don't know what happened to their batting suddenly. They got bowled out for 123 against Italy, and now they might not even reach 123 today the way they are batting. This time defended again towards point. The fielders are doing a wonderful job for West Indies. It's another dot ball. Just 2 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. West Indies are bossing this at the moment. Nepal fans in the crowd enjoying something. Their team though are going to be going out of the tournament. No doubt about that. Because if Nepal loses this, they will be out of the tournament officially. Because it will be their 3rd defeat. The last ball of the over. Oh, and he's nicked it through, I think. Has he? No, he hasn't. Just about beats the outside edge. Another dot ball to finish the over. 2 runs came from that over, and Nepal are now 27 for 4 after 8 overs. So Shamar Joseph is the new bowler into the attack now for West Indies. No respite as far as Nepal are concerned. This Shamar Joseph is also another fantastic bowler. Bowled really well against England in the previous game. Dipendra Singh Airee is on strike. Airee goes for the drive. It's towards deep extra covers again. Picks up another single to start the over. This time it's driven away again by Lokesh Baum towards deep extra covers. and picks up another single. 2 singles to start the over. So Dipendra Singh Airee is back on strike. Goes for the drive again, misses it again. Another dot ball here from Shamar Joseph. This time on the pads again, flicked away, straight to short mid wicket. Another dot ball. Just 2 runs coming from this over, still 2 balls left. West Indies are right on top in this game, no doubt about that. If they win this, they'll go to 3 wins. England are already on 2 wins. It looks most likely that England and West Indies will qualify. That's cut away. That's 4 finally. Finally some width on offer from Shamar Joseph. And Dipendra Singh Airee cuts it away towards deep point. And picks up his first boundary in this innings. He's been struggling all along, but he picks up a boundary. Last ball of the over coming up. It's on the stumps again. Defended down the ground. Doesn't take the single. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Nepal are now 33 for 4 after 9 overs. The England are on 2 wins already. Scotland, they have 1 win from 3 matches. Nepal have 1 win from 2 matches. Of course, they have played the least number of matches in this group. The West Indies wins today. They will go to 3 wins and they are through to the Super 8. Thing with Italy and Scotland is they have to win all their remaining games. 1 more defeat will send them out of the tournament. England, if England beats Italy, England will be through to the Super 8, and Scotland will also get eliminated. So, I mean, Scotland and Italy, they are hanging by a thread actually, in all honesty. Kodakesh Moti is a new bowler into the attack for West Indies, star of the previous game against England. The quicker delivery flicked away by Lokesh Baum, and picks up another single to start the over. This time it's tossed up. Dipendra Singh Airee drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. This time on the pads, it's tucked away. Short fine leg. Running after it. He will stop it. Another couple of runs for Lokesh Baum. This time goes for the sweep. It's past fine leg and that'll run away for 4. That went much better. Much past short fine leg. And finally, Lokesh Baum gets his first boundary. Beautifully swept away there. This time edge towards third man, and they've picked up a quick single here. They're appealing. I think they've completed the single. Dipendra Singh Airee is back on strike. One more delivery left in this over. Dipendra Singh Airee on strike. Last ball of the over. Quicker delivery on the stumps. Dipendra Singh Airee drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. And Nepal are now 42 for 4 after 10 overs. Shamar Joseph into his second over. And has flicked away again down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball to start the over. Projected score at the current run rate takes them to 83, would you believe it? It's defended again, straight to point. Another dot ball from Shamar Joseph. It's looking very tough here for Nepal. That's edged past the keeper. That's 4. No one there. A deep third man. Raced away down to that deep third man region. And Lokesh Baum picks up his second boundary. Oh, this time it's a wide down the leg side, I think. Is it? Shai Hope wants it reviewed. I think they're going upstairs for the review here. Well, in fact, it's been given. It's been given and Lokesh Baum has started to walk. So another wicket has gone down here for Nepal. Shai Hope was ready to go for the review, but the finger went up. And I think Lokesh Baum himself knows that it's got a little nick on that one. So it gets from bad to worse here for Nepal. Yes, big glove involved in that. So Lokesh Baum, just when he was starting to look good, he has lost his wicket as well. Lokesh Baum gone after scoring 13 runs from 15 balls, and Nepal are now 46 for 5 after 10.4 overs. So Gulshan Jha is the new batter to the crease. So known to be a finisher is Gulshan Jha. They've just not got going here, Nepal. It's another disappointing batting performance. We saw a disappointing batting performance against Italy, and now again against West Indies. Somehow, I don't know how, 185 they were chasing against England. They came so close yet so far. But after that game, they haven't batted again like that. It's defended again towards point. Another dot ball from Shamar Joseph. The last ball of the over coming up. And it's defended again. Oh, chance of run out of the striker's end is missed the stumps. So another dot ball to finish the over. Just 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Lokesh Baum. And Nepal are now 46 for 5 after 11 overs. Godakesh Moti now back into the attack, and that's driven again by Dipendra Singh Airee straight to covers. Again a dot ball to start the over. Comes down the wicket this time, he goes over the top and clears long off all the way for 6. They needed something like that. First 6 of this innings. Finally Dipendra Singh Airee deciding to use his feet and clears long off. First 6 of this innings for Nepal. 50 comes up for Nepal in just 11.2 overs. This time Dipendra Singh Airee drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Quicker delivery and driven down the ground towards long on. Another single. Gulshan Jha is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Full toss and Gulshan Jha hits it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Godakesh Moti. The last ball of the over coming up. I think it was a leg spinner. It's driven down the ground by Gulshan Jha towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, and Nepal are now 54 for 5 after 12 overs. So Roston Chase now is the new bowler into the attack. And straight away, Gulshan Jha looking to flick it away, gets it on the pads. Dot ball to start the over. This time driven down the ground by Gulshan Jha towards long on and picks up another single. So Dipendra Singh Airee is back on strike. Can they at least get to 120 once again? This time he goes down the ground towards long on. Another single for Dipendra Singh Airee. This time again on the stumps, Gulshan Jha defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Roston Chase. This time driven again towards covers and Gulshan Jha picks up another single. Roston Chase playing in his 150th T20 match today. It's a milestone. So last ball of the over coming up, coming around the wicket to Dipendra Singh Airee. Wide down the leg side, has to reload that one again. So last ball of the over. And sponged down the ground by Dipendra Singh Airee towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over and Nepal are now 59 for 5 after 13 overs. So Akil Hossain now back into the attack. Oh, appeal for LBW here. Umpire says not out, and I think they feel that it's sliding down the leg side there probably. So that's why it's not out. Dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. It's on the pads again, flicked away by Dipendra Singh Airee towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Gulshan Jha is back on strike. Gulshan Jha is on strike. Another quicker ball. Gulshan Jha flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Quicker ball cut away again by Dipendra Singh Airee towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. 3 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. Another quick ball, Gulshan Shah punches it straight to covers. And another dot ball from Akil Hossain. His 3 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Goes for the big shot, it's only gone high, it's not gone long enough I think, or has it? Has it gone long enough? Yes it has. It didn't look as though he had timed it well enough, but it still sailed over. Deep mid-wicket for 6. I thought that was only going straight up in the air, but it's got a fair distance. So 9 runs came from that over, an important 6 for Nepal there. And Nepal are now 68 for 5 after 14 overs. We come to the end of the drinks break. Roston chase into the attack, and Dipendra Singh Airee hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another couple of runs to start the over. Second ball of the over, full again. It's hit down the ground towards long off, and Dipendra Singh Airee picks up another single. Another quicker ball on the pads, and Gulshan Shah flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. The boundaries have completely dried up actually. They just got a rare 6 in the previous over. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Punched away again by Dipendra Singh Airee. Good fielding at covers. Dipendra Singh picks up another single. Another quicker ball punched again by Gulshan Shah straight to covers. And another dot ball. And just 5 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Oh, he's bowled him. Another one goes. It was just a matter of time, wasn't it? Too many dot balls building up. Pressure was building. And Gulshan Shah has a wild hoik at one. Loses his off stump. 6 wicket down for Nepal. The crowd are stunned to silence. They've been silenced for quite a long time now. And Nepal slide further here. I think it was brilliantly bowled actually. Tossed up in the air. Went through with the arm. And straight through the swing of Gulshan Shah. So Gulshan Shah has gone after scoring 11 runs from 14 balls, and Nepal are now 73 for 6 after 15 overs. So Akil Hossain now is bowling the 16th over. Airee gives himself room, goes over the top of the offside. It's one bounce to deep extra covers and picks up a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes for the cut shot again. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Finally a boundary. The Dipendra Singh Airee is still the set batter at the crease. It's beautifully cut away in the gap. And picks up his second boundary in this innings. Just his second boundary. Quicker delivery that's flicked away again by Dipendra Singh Airee towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. Sompal Kami is back on strike. Sompal Kami is the new batter to the crease for Nepal. Has some capability with the bat. Fourth ball of the over, that's on the stumps, and Sampal Kami defends it to covers and gets off the mark with a single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Dipendra Singh Airee is back on strike. This time again comes down the wicket, hits it down the crown to long on, and Dipendra Singh Airee picks up another single. So 9 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left, just not getting the momentum here, Nepal. The last ball of the over coming up. Quicker delivery on the stump. Sampal Kami defends it back to the bowler. Another brilliant delivery, another dot ball to finish the over. So just 9 runs came from that over, and Nepal are now still 82 for 6 after 16 overs. So 4 more overs left in this innings. Shamar Joseph is back into the attack, into his third over. Dipendra Singh Airee is on strike. He has to be the man to take Nepal to a good total. That's flicked away again, leg side towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single to start the over. Second ball of the over. Short ball, Sampal Kami sways out of it. It's given as first bouncer for the over. A dot ball here. This time it goes straight, goes hard, 1 bounce, 2 bounces into the boundary for 4. This is exactly what Nepal have been requiring for quite a long time now. And finally Sampal Kami goes straight back past the bowler's head, straight back over the bowler's head, and he picks up his first boundary in this innings. This time it's on the pads, flicked away again by Sampal Kami towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single. Dipendra Singh Airee is back on strike. This time looking to flick it away. Good Yorker there. It's gone off the pads. It's another dot ball. Romario Shepherd is the leading wicket taker for West Indies in this tournament, but he's not playing today's game. And rightly so, because he picked up 5 against Scotland. But against a big team, Romario Shepherd will not be able to bowl 4 overs. Last ball of the over coming up. He goes offside and gets it over mid-off, and that's 1 bounce. And into the boundary for 4. So nice way to finish the over from Dipendra Singh Airee. Second boundary in that over. 10 runs came from that over. And Nepal are now 92 for 6 after 17 overs. So Jason Holder is going to be bowling the 18th over. Sampal Kami is on strike. Jason Holder has figures of 2 for 4 in his 2 overs. We're into the slog overs now. And that's cut away again in the air. 1 bounce to deep point. And Sampal Kami picks up another single to start the over. It's partnership now 20 from just 13 balls between Dipendra Singh Airee and Sampal Kami. Second ball of the over, pulling on the pads, it's gone off the pads. And Dipendra Singh Airee picks up another single. The 2 singles to start this over. So Sampal Kami on strike. It's pulled in the air over mid-off, and that might run away for 4. Yes, it does. So some late fireworks here from both these batters. Sampal Kami taking his chances, just clearing mid-off there. Picks up another important boundary for Nepal. This time it's cut away in the air. Fielder will only watch as the ball sails over, I think. Or has it bounced inside? I think it's bounced inside. It will be another boundary though. Back-to-back boundaries from Sampal Kami. Is striking the ball really well. 100 comes up for Nepal. 100 comes up in 17.4 overs. It's been the slowest team 100 in this tournament. But they'll take it. This time he goes over mid-off again, and that's 4 more. 3 back-to-back boundaries from Sampal Kami, and the crowd comes to life once again for Nepal. Would you believe it? 2 full on this occasion. Sampal Kami clears mid-off once again and picks up another boundary. So last ball of the over coming up from Jason Holder. Full toss is flicked away by Sampal Kami. Gonna push for 2 here for sure. Long on comes around, does well. Another couple of runs from Sampal Kami to finish the over. Expensive over from Jason Holder. 16 runs came from that over. And Nepal are now 108 for 6 after 18 overs. Shamar Joseph is bowling the penultimate over for West Indies. Dipendra Singh Airee on strike. Swings leg side, Airee is in the gap. Deep mid wicket comes around, does well. Dipendra Singh Airee picks up another couple of runs to start the over. So this partnership now 37 from 19 balls between Dipendra Singh Airee and Sampal Kami. Sampal Kami batting at a strike rate of 210. Stamens flicked away again in the air. Lands safely, pick up a single. Oh, chance of run out to the strikers then was there. Directed would have been gone for all money there. Was looking for the second run. No second run available. If only they had started this innings in a much better way, Nepal could have got a good score by now. That's where these inexperienced teams need to learn. It's full again, it's hit down the ground. And Sampal Kami picks up another single. 4 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. Still 3 balls left. Almost took the non-striker out there, Sampal Kami. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's cut away by Airee. That's all the way for 6. Short and wide from Shamar Joseph, and Dipendra Singh Airee has thrown his bat at it. Sailed over deep point. All the way for 6. Brings up his half century as well. 50 from just 44 balls for Dipendra Singh Airee with 3 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 113.64. While wickets have been falling around him, he has stayed at the crease and played a really good knock. This time it's a Yorker again. He's flicked it underneath his legs. It's towards deep fine leg. Good fielding at deep fine leg. And Dipendra Singh Airee picks up another couple of runs. Keeps the strike as well. This partnership is giving some decent total on the board for Nepal. No doubt about that. 12 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes again. And that's all the way again. He's picked up that length beautifully. That's over deep mid wicket for 6. So another good over for Nepal. 18 runs came from that over. And Nepal are now 126 for 6 after 19 overs. Well. What a turnaround. They've scored more than what they scored against Italy now. At one stage, it was even doubtful whether they would get to 100 runs. But the last 3 overs or so have gone for 44 runs. Completely turned this game on its head. Jason Holder is going to be bowling the last over for West Indies. Sompal Kami is on strike. Surely eyeing the big shot there. Full toss, he goes down the ground. Sompal Kami towards long on. And picks up another single to start the over. Gives a strike to Dipendra Singh Airee, who is a set batter at the crease. 50 partnership also comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 54 from 25 balls between Dipendra Singh Airee and Sompal Kami. Second ball of the over coming up around the wicket. He goes down the ground, Dipendra Singh Airee, but long on is in play. Takes the catch. Rovman Powell at long on doesn't make a mistake. And finally, West Indies have broken this partnership. Dipendra Singh Airee holds out at long on. 7th wicket goes down for Nepal. He had no other option. Has to keep going for the big shots at this stage. But he's holed out at long on. A wicket and more importantly a dot ball, and more importantly the new batter will be on strike when he comes out to the crease. So 7 down now. Dipendra Singh Airee is out after a fantastic knock of 58 from 47 balls, and Nepal are now 127 for 7 after 19.2 overs. So KC Karan is the new batter to the crease. Just 4 more deliveries left in this innings. Coming around the wicket holder. KC Karan swings and misses. Too high, given as a wide by the umpire. So Holder has to reload that one again and get the extra ball. KC Karan is capable of big shots. Third ball of the over. Full toss. KC Karan hits it down the ground to long on and gets off the mark with a single. Singles are not going to do much. They need sixes now, surely. 3 more deliveries left in this innings. Sompal Kami is back on strike. The last 5 overs have produced 56 runs. Well, they're checking for the height of that delivery there. I think it's dipping. The ball is dipping. So it can't be a no ball. So Sompal Kami is back on strike. Need a maximum here. Get them past 130. Even a boundary. Back over the wicket now, Holder. Ooh, it's a low full toss. It's driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Brilliant bowling from Holder. He has all the experience. This time moves across the stumps, heaves it leg side. They're going pushed for one. They're coming back for a second. And they'll get it. Another couple of runs for Sampal Kami. 5 runs have come from this last over. Still 1 ball left. Wait, hold on. It's a no ball. No ball and a free hit. Goodness me, Jason Holder has overstepped. Jason Holder has overstepped the line. It's a no ball and a free hit delivery coming up here. The 3 extra runs to the total. Can Sampal Kami make use of the free hit? So free hit delivery coming up from Holder. That's it, down the ground, in the air. It's towards long on. You can only pick up a single. Brilliant bowling from Jason Holder. Still 7 runs coming from this over. Still only 1 ball left. The 6 will take them to 139 with 140 to win for West Indies. Still a decent target, you would think. Well, crowd cheering on here. Want 1/6 from KC Karan, that is for sure. Last ball of the innings. Holder around the wicket. KC Karan goes down the ground. How far has he caught it? He's not caught it long enough though. Fielder will take the catch at long off. And that is the end of the innings. A wicket to finish off the innings. 2 wickets in the last over for Holder. 7 runs came from the last over. And Nepal finish with 133 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. KC Karan tried his best. It was there in the slot to be hit. But KC Karan sliced it into the hands of long on. KC Karan sliced it in the air into the hands of the fielder at long off. And West Indies will feel that they have done really well here to restrict Nepal to 133 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. Little bit of fireworks towards the end. Last 5 overs producing 60 runs. At one stage it looked as though Nepal might not even cross 100 runs. But the last 5 overs, 60 runs was scored by Nepal. And that has brought them to a respectable total, as to be said. Although I'm not quite sure whether this total will be enough in Wankhede. But still 133 is a decent total. Dipendra Singh Airee was the star of the show today for Nepal. He scored 58 from 47 balls. Dipendra Singh Airee scored 58 from 47 balls with 3 boundaries and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 123.40. Sampal Kami towards the end, 26 not out from 15 balls with 4 boundaries at a strike rate of 173.33. But unfortunately, none of the other batters could get going for Nepal. They just kept on losing wickets, lost momentum. A good finish towards the end has brought them to 133. Only time will tell whether it's enough or not. For West Indies though, Jason Holder was the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 27 in his 4 overs. Matthew Ford 1 for 10 in his 4 overs, brilliant bowling. Akil Hossain 1 for 30 in his 4 overs. Shamar Joseph was slightly expensive towards the end, 1 for 38 in his 4 overs. Kodakesh Moti bowled only 2 overs, none for 17 in his 2 overs, and Roston Chase 1 for 10 in his 2 overs as well. So West Indies, when they come out to bat, will need 134 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs to win this game and qualify for the Super 8 as well. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here. West Indies only need 134 runs to win this match. Nepal recovered well to get to 133 from 23 for 4 at one stage. It was looking as though it would be curtains, but somehow they scratched their way to 133. So 134 needed for West Indies. And who is opening the bowling for Nepal? KC Karan is opening the bowling for Nepal. Brandon King and Shai Hope are opening the batting for West Indies. Brandon King is on strike, all in readiness. First ball of the run chase. That's back of the lane, punched away by Brandon King. It's in the cap and straight away gets off the mark with a boundary. What a way to get going in the run chase. First ball of the run chase, Brandon King picks up a boundary. First boundary for West Indies and first boundary for Brandon King. This time it's on the stumps. Brandon King defends it to covers. Another dot ball from KC Karan. This time on the pass, it's driven down the ground to mid-on, and Brandon King picks up another single. The Shai Hope is back on strike. Shai Hope is on strike now. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Need early wickets here, Nepal. Back of the length, Shai Hope punches it straight to covers. Dot ball again from KC Karan. The only way to defend these totals is to pick up early wickets. Shai Hope hasn't been in good form in this tournament so far. He's been struggling for form. He will be looking to get some runs under his belt. If West Indies wins this game, they'll be through to the Super 8 officially. It's on the stumps again, defended by Shai Hope towards point, and another dot ball from KC Karan. A good start here from KC Karan. 5 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. That's on the stumps, driven down the ground by Shai Hope towards mid-on and picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from KC Karan, and West Indies are now 6 without loss after 1 over. Sampal Kami is the new bowler into the attack now for Nepal. Going to be bowling the second over for Nepal. Shai Hope is on strike. Here's Sampal Kami. It's flicked away by Shai Hope towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Oh wait, Sampal Kami has overstepped. It's a no ball and a free hit. Oh my goodness. So free hit delivery coming up. 2 extra runs to the total. Brandon King is on strike. Here's the free hit. That's a wide down the leg side, so the free hit will continue. And another extra run to the total. So free hit delivery comes down the wicket, swings it leg side towards deep mid wicket, and Brandon King picks up just a single. So that's a positive result for Nepal. The free hit not going for many runs. This time back of the length, Shai Hope punches it straight to covers. Another dot ball from Sampal Kami. This time driven beautifully through the covers, finds the gap and finds the boundary. First boundary for Shai Hope, beautifully found the gap there, driving on the up and picks up his first boundary, very important boundary to give him some confidence going forward in this innings. Oh, this time goes for a ball. It's in the air, lands safely. It's towards mid-on. And it's a dot ball from Sampal Kami. Very lucky there. Could have so easily could have gone to hand with the ball landed safely. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Goes for the pull again. It's towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, appeal for LBW there. Umpire says not out. Maybe the height might be a factor on that. Are they going to go for the review here? They're not going for any review. So another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over. And West Indies are now 15 without loss after 2 overs. So KC Karan is continuing into his second over. Brandon King is on strike. Shai Hope is on strike. Here's KC Karan. And that's back of the length again. Punch straight to covers. Dot ball to start this over. This time it's punched again, straight to point. Another dot ball. Third ball of the over. It's on the pads. Flicked away again by Shai Hope towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The fourth ball of the over coming up. This time it's full again, driven down the ground, back to the bowler. Another dot ball from KC Karan. Just one run has come from this over, really good over so far for Nepal. They're slowly building the pressure, you would think. This time on the pads, it's flicked down the ground to mid-on, and Brandon King picks up another single. Two runs have come from this over, still one ball left. Shai Hope is back on strike. So last ball of the over coming up. Shai Hope is on strike. It's full this time, straight driven beautifully. Beautiful straight drive from Shai Hope, straight down the ground for 4. It's a good over until that point, but ends with a boundary. 6 runs came from that over, and West Indies are now 21 without loss after 3 overs. So there's a bowling change now. Nandan Yadav is the new bowler into the attack for Nepal. The Brandon King is on strike. Nandan Yadav, can he provide the breakthrough? Comes down the wicket. Brandon King swings and misses. It's a dot ball to start. The second ball of the over coming up. Comes down the wicket again. Swings and misses again. Not quite sure what Brandon King is trying to do here. Just a wild hoik across the line. Unable to make contact. Back-to-back dot balls to start this over. This time it's punched away down the ground to mid-off. And Brandon King picks up another single. This time it's pulled away past fine leg. That's 4. Too short on that occasion from Nandan Yadav. And Shai Hope getting it past that field right short fine leg. And picks up his third boundary in this innings. Shai Hope looking good for West Indies. Good sign for them. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's punched away again by Shai Hope towards covers. And another dot ball from Nandan Yadav. So last ball of the over coming up. And that's driven again towards covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. The 5 runs came from that over, and West Indies are now 26 without loss after 4 overs. Sampal coming now into his second over. That's pulled away again. It's cut away by Brandon King. Was looking to pull it away, but it's gone past, covers and into the boundary for 4. Another boundary to start the over. Boundaries are flowing now for West Indies. Nepal need to be careful. This time comes down the wicket, looks to drive, unable to make connection. Another dot ball from Sampal Kami. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Just 4 runs coming from this over so far. Nepal still bowling well. They needed more runs on the board. Simple as that. Swings that away leg side. Does Brandon King going to push for 2 here? And that's good fielding at deep mid wicket. And Brandon King picks up another couple of runs. Two more deliveries left in this over. And that's punched away again in the gap. And that's 4 more. Just a little bit of width on offer. Margin of error is so small. When you're bowling to Brandon King, he picks up another boundary. Equation requirement now under 100 runs for West Indies. So last ball of the over coming up. And it's hit down the ground, past mid-on, and that's 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries to finish the over from Brandon King. A good over turns into an expensive one. 14 runs came from that over. And West Indies are now 40 without loss after 5 overs. Nandan Yadav now into his second over. It's driven again by Shai Hope straight to covers. Another dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Shai Hope on strike. It goes down the ground. It's towards mid-off. A little bit of a fumble at mid-off. And Shai Hope picks up another single. Oh, that's a short ball. Brandon King ducks underneath it. It's given as a wide by the umpire. So Nandan Yadav has to reload that one again. This time comes down the wicket, but it's too wide outside the off stump. Given as a wide by the umpire. So Nandan Yadav has to reload that one again. Too much wide outside the off stump there. That's pulled away and it's taken at mid-on. First wicket for Nepal. Brandon King has pulled it straight into the hands of mid-on there. Nandan Yadav strikes. And finally Nepal gets something to rejoice about. Something to smile about for the Nepal fans in the crowd as well. As they pick up their first wicket, it was going very smoothly for West Indies until this point. It is still going smoothly, in all honesty. Required run rate only 6.28. A simple catch at mid-on, and exactly what Nepal needed. Not only one wicket, they need 2 or 3 more wickets actually. Brandon King is gone after scoring 22 from 17 balls, and West Indies are now 43 for 1 after 5.3 overs. The West Indies are now 43 for 1 after 5.3 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. Shimron Hetmeyer is the new batter to the crease for West Indies, and if at all Nepal need this wicket, they need the wicket of Shimron Hetmeyer because he has been in the best form possible for West Indies in recent times. Played a match-winning knock against Scotland. Even in the previous game, played a short cameo. Driven down the ground towards mid-off, and a dot ball here from Nandan Yadav. This time driven again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Nandan Yadav. So just 3 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over coming up. It's flicked away leg side, and Shimron Hetmeyer hits off the mark with a single to finish the over. The 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Brandon King. And West Indies are now 44 for 1 after 6 overs after the launch phase. There's a bowling change now. Sandeep Lamichhane is the new bowler into the attack for Nepal. Sandeep Lamichhane was taken to the cleaners in the previous game by the Mosca brothers of Italy. Will be looking to pick up a wicket now. It's a full toss. Hetmeyer hits it down the ground to long off. Oh, it beats long off. Into the boundary for 4. Good effort. Good diving effort at long off, but not able to stop it. And again a boundary to start the over. First boundary for Shimron Hetmeyer in this innings. This time it's flicked away by Shimron Hetmeyer towards his short mid-wicket. Another dot ball from Lamichhane. Oh, that's edge past third man, and that might run away as well. Yes, it does. Very quick outfield at the Wankhede Stadium. Ball races across the outfield. Another boundary for Shimron Hetmeyer. 50 comes up for West Indies. 50 comes up in just 6.3 overs. And required run rate only 6.07. This time quicker delivery outside the off stump. Shimron Hetmeyer goes for the cut shot and misses it. Dot ball here from Sandeep Lamichhane. The fifth ball of the over coming up. Quicker delivery, cut away by Hetmeyer towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. The Shy Hope is back on strike. Last ball of the over is tossed up, a little bit of an inside edge to a square leg. And another dot ball to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over from Sandeep Lamichhane. And West Indies are now 53 for 1 after 7 overs. Dipendra Singh Airee is the new bowler into the attack. Quicker ball flicked away by Hetmeyer. Push for 2 here, good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs to start the over. Second ball of the over, another quicker ball punched away by Hetmeyer towards covers and another dot ball. Oh, that's played away fine. Pass, shot third man, and that'll run away for 4 as well. Shimron Hetmeyer finding those important boundaries from time to time. His third boundary in this innings. And the equation now down to a run a ball for West Indies. That's a quicker delivery and Shimron Hetmeyer punches it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Dipendra Singh Airee. Another quicker ball. Hetmeyer hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Shy Hope is back on strike. Dipendra Singh Airee scored a half century with the bat today. And took Nepal to a respectable total of 133, but still not enough actually, because these Indian conditions, batting friendly conditions, you need to get 200. Another quicker ball is flicked down the ground by Brandon King. Down the ground by Shy Hope towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. So 8 runs came from that over. And West Indies are now 61 for 1 after 8 overs. Sandeep Lamichhane is into his second over. Tossed up again, and Shai Hope hits it straight back down the ground. Long on coming around does well. And Shai Hope will pick up another couple of runs to start the over. Equation down to a runner ball once again. That's a quicker delivery. Punch to the back foot. Back to Lamichhane. Another dot ball. That's full again. Driven by Shai Hope towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single. Shimron Hetmeyer on strike. And he goes big. He's got that one. He's got that one. All the way for 6. When Shimron Hetmeyer hits it, look out in the crowd. That's the only place it will go. Nicely tossed up from Lamichhane, and Hetmeyer says thank you very much. And puts it over long on for a maximum. First 6 of this innings, and West Indies are bossing this at the moment. Another quicker delivery on the pads, flicked away by Hetmeyer towards deep mid wicket. Going to push for 2 here. Ooh, why didn't the keeper take the bails off? I'm not quite sure. Another couple of runs for Shimron Hetmeyer. Last ball of the over coming around the wicket, Lamichhane, and Hetmeyer flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over from Sandeep Lamichhane, and the West Indies are now 73 for 1 after 9 overs. So Dipendra Singh Airee is continuing into the attack. Another quicker ball flicked away by Hetmeyer straight to square leg. Again a dot ball to start the over. Now Hetmeyer looks to go big again, unable to make connection. Quicker delivery from Dipendra Singh Airee. Another dot ball. This time it's punched away straight to point. The 3 consecutive dot balls from Dipendra Singh Airee. Good start to the over. Another quicker delivery is punched down the ground again to long on. And Shimron Hetmeyer picks up another single. Fifth ball of the over. Hope goes down the ground and goes 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4. So adding insult to injury here. West Indies, Shai Hope picks up his 4th boundary, beautifully hit straight back down the ground. 5 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. This time it's flicked away again down the ground to long on, and Shai Hope picks up another single to finish the over. The 6 runs came from that over, and West Indies are now 79 for 1 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So Kushal Bertel is the new bowler into the attack now for Nepal. Shai Hope is on strike. Just 55 more needed from the last 10 overs for West Indies. It's a full delivery driven by Shai Hope towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Shimron Hetmeyer is back on strike, 2nd ball of the over. Too wide from Kushal Bertel. Has to reload that one again. Another quicker ball flicked away again by Shimron Hetmeyer towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. That's on the pads, flicked away again by Shai Hope towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. A good thing for West Indies is that their captain Shai Hope is amongst the runs today, 28 from 26 balls now, with 4 boundaries at a strike rate of 107.69. Another quicker delivery. Shimron Hetmeyer punches it straight to covers, and another dot ball from Kushal Bertel. Quicker delivery pulled away by Hetmeyer, down towards long on, and picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads and that's flicked away by Shai Hope towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over and West Indies are now 85 for 1 after 11 overs. So Nandan Yadav is back into the attack for Nepal. Just 49 more needed for West Indies. Shai Hope on strike. Driven again by Shai Hope towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes for the cut shot. Then the gap towards deep extra covers. And Shimron Hetmeyer picks up another couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. In fact, yeah, a couple of runs it is. West Indies are still unbeaten at the Wankhede Stadium in ICC Men's T20 World Cups. And they'll continue their unbeaten streak as Hetmeyer goes big, goes over deep mid-wicket for 6. Another 6 for Shimron Hetmeyer. 50 partnership comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 50 from 36 balls. Partnership of 50 from 36 balls between Shimron Hetmeyer and Shai Hope. Hetmeyer with his second 6 in this innings. Partnership is actually 51 from 36 balls between Shimron Hetmeyer and Shai Hope. Looks like Nepal are going to be the second team to be officially eliminated from this tournament. That's pulled away by Hetmeyer. He's in a hurry now. 1 bounce. And into the boundary for 4 towards deep square leg. All this while he was playing slowly. Now he's gotten into a hurry. Try and finish this off quickly. 13 runs from this over. Still 2 balls left. Two more deliveries left in this over. Required run rate 4.32. Fifth ball of the over coming up. This time it's on the pads. Flicked away again by Hetmeyer towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. There's 35 more needed now. So last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the pull again, Shai Hope. It's towards deep square leg and picks up another single to finish the over. Expensive over from Nandan Yadav. 15 runs came from that over. 100 comes up for West Indies. And West Indies are now 100 for 1 after 12 overs. Yeah, 100 for 1 after 12 overs. 34 needed from the last 8 overs for West Indies. So Kushal Bertel is back into the attack, and Shai Hope drives it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Just 33 more needed now for West Indies. Another quicker delivery on the pads, flicked away again by Shimron Hetmeyer towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Third ball of the over. It goes down the ground. Shai Hope. It's towards long on. Oh no, misfield at long on and into the boundary for 4. Just sums up the day for Nepal. It's gone straight through the legs of that fielder at long on and into the boundary as well. It can't get more worse for Nepal today. Shai Hope picks up his fifth boundary in this innings, and West Indies getting ever so close to the target. This time it's short and it's pulled away. It's all the way for 6. Too short on that occasion from Kushal Bertel, asking to be hit, and Shai Hope doesn't need any second invitation. It's gone over deep mid wicket for 6. 22 more needed now for West Indies. Oh, this time he goes for the drive, unable to make connection. I think it's hit the keeper on the helmet as well. So the dot ball here from Kushal Bertel. They will have a mandatory concussion check for the wicketkeeper because he got hit on the helmet. But West Indies are very close to sealing their spot in the Super 8s. Yesterday South Africa qualified for the Super 8. Today West Indies are going to be qualifying for the Super 8 officially. So almost everything is getting decided now. The keeper is back and ready. Last ball of the over coming up. 12 runs have come from this over so far. Last ball of the over from Kushal Bertel. On the pads again, flicked away towards short fine leg. Another dot ball to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over, and West Indies are now 112 for 1 after 13 overs. So Dipendra Singh Airee is into his third over. Hetmeyer goes down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. 21 more needed now. This time again driven down the ground by Shai Hope towards long off and picks up another single. There's 20 more runs needed now for West Indies. Third ball of the over, again on the stumps, defended back to the bowler by Shimron Hetmeyer. Another dot ball. Full delivery, Hetmeyer goes down the ground to long on, picks up another single. Hope drives it again, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Dipendra Singh Airee. Last ball of the over, Hope drives it again down the ground to long off and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over and West Indies are now 116 for 1 after 14 overs, and it's also the time for the drinks break. Okay, so West Indies very close to victory here. Just need another 18 more runs to win from the last 6 overs. Partnership now 73 from 51 balls between Shimron Hetmeyer and Shai Hope. To be honest, Nepal did well to get to 133 runs, but it's never going to be enough against quality batting lineup like the West Indies, and also in such helpful conditions, batting friendly conditions in Wankhede Stadium. Lamichane into the attack and greeted down the ground for 6 from Shai Hope. That's a great way to start the over. And even Sandeep Lamichane, who has been so experienced, bowled well in a couple of IPL seasons, even he is not able to stop the bleeding. Half century for Shai Hope. 50 from just 38 balls with 5 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 131.58. Outstanding knock. This time it's a quicker ball. Shai Hope punches it down the ground to mid-on and picks up another single. So it's a really good sign for West Indies that their captain Shai Hope is back amongst the runs. He's been struggling for form in the first 2 games. Even before that, that's cut away again by Hetmeyer towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. There's just 10 more runs needed now. 2 hits away probably, West Indies. That goes again down the ground and all the way for 6 as well. Shai Hope is in a hurry to go to the Super 8. Second 6 in this over. Now just 4 more runs needed now for West Indies. Beautiful shot once again down the ground from the captain. This time it's driven again by Shai Hope. It's in the gap. Long off comes around, does well. And Shai Hope picks up another couple of runs. 16 runs have come from this over. Just 2 more runs needed and Nepal are going to be eliminated from this tournament. That is for sure. Last ball of the over. Flicked away again by Shai Hope. Towards deep mid-wicket. Picks up the single. Scores are level. 17 runs came from that over from Sandeep Lamichhane. And West Indies are now 133 for 1 after 15 overs. Just 1 more run needed now. Dipendra Singh Airee is back into the attack. West Indies only need 1 more run. Shai Hope is on strike. Airee coming around the wicket. Hope hits it back to the bowler, drives it back to the bowler. Dot ball to start. Dot ball to start the over. So still 1 needed. Second ball of the over. Quicker delivery. It's driven down the ground to long on. West Indies get over the line. Shai Hope picks up the single. And that is it. West Indies have won this game by 9 wickets. And they are officially now qualified into the Super 8 stage in this tournament. And with this loss, Nepal are officially eliminated from this tournament as well. It's been a thoroughly dominant run chase from West Indies. They were always cruising along in this run chase. And in the end, a commanding win by 9 wickets for West Indies in all honesty. Nepal promised a lot in their first game against England. They came so close to defeating England, but ever since then, there have been 2 hammerings for Nepal. Italy hammered them by 10 wickets. Now West Indies have hammered them by 9 wickets. So Nepal have a lot of thinking to do. Because after promising a lot against England, they have not lived up to that promise in the last 2 games that they have played. But West Indies, though, they'll be happy. They continue their unbeaten run in this tournament. 3 wins in 3 games now for West Indies. And more importantly, West Indies continue their winning streak at the Wankhede Stadium in the history of Men's T20 World Cups. West Indies have so far played 4 matches at the Wankhede Stadium in T20 World Cup history. And West Indies have won all those 4 matches that they have played in Wankhede Stadium. So West Indies are yet to lose a match at the Wankhede Stadium in the Men's T20 World Cup history. And that winning streak is continuing today as well. So a good win here from the West Indies. Shimron Hetmeyer and Shai Hope taking them over the line. An unbeaten partnership of 91 from just 59 balls between Shimron Hetmeyer and Shai Hope. And the good news for West Indies is that they were sweating with Shai Hope's form. Shai Hope is back amongst the runs, unbeaten on 61 from 44 balls today. And Shimron Hetmeyer as well, unbeaten on 46 from 32 balls. Shai Hope 61 from 44 balls with 5 boundaries and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 138.64. And Shimron Hetmeyer unbeaten on 46 from 32, also continuing his good form in this tournament. 4 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 143.75. And unfortunately though for the Nepal bowlers, nothing much for them. Only 1 wicket fell in the innings. Nandan Yadav picked up the wicket of Brandon King, but nothing much after that. So thoroughly dominant performance from West Indies, a clinical, comprehensive win for West Indies by 9 wickets, and West Indies are through to the Super 8. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of this ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and have a great day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.